Is it working? Yeah, all right. So hey guys, welcome back to my live stream. Wait, fuck. Give me a second. I need to do something. Mm. All right, I'm back. So, welcome to my Hanadoll lore Christmas stream. I don't know what the fuck are we going to talk about because there's so much to um work in this, but there is, well, let's just say there's a lot in this series. Yeah, so what is Hanadoll? What makes Hanadoll a Hanadoll? So, in technical terms, in the early years of the 21st century, idols have become the long beloved image of the entertainment industry. They shine brightly and are admired by all. However, the industry has been saturated with the increasing rate of imitation idols, those who don't add anything new to the scene. But one agency stepped in and took the initiative to create a new generation of idols, one that would surely captivate the eyes and make hearts flutter. And their seemingly imaginative project came to life with the name the Hanadoll Project. So notice here, um, Hanadoll is spelled with, well, not exactly uh, katakana, but it's half katakana and half kanji. So the word hana is written in kanji, but then do or doru is actually written in katakana, which actually provides this sense of, well, this sense of wordplay because the word doll in here doesn't only mean doll as in puppet or marionette, but the word doll in here also has a double entendre as as an idol. So henna doll not only does it mean a doll with a flower doll, but it also doubles as a flower idol. Yeah, and young men were given the choice to change their life forever by planting a seed inside their body to modify it in order to generate the most perfect form of a human being and become an idol. These idols, through their activities, would later be upgraded in terms of ranks within the company's hierarchy. This idealistic scenario was made real by a man by the name of Amagiri Hajime, who established Amagiri Productions on June 25, 1982. The reason why I specify the company was established on June 25, 1982 was because if you go on to the official um, Amagiri production Twitter, then you will see that it was born on June 25, 1982. Now, what why is it so specific? Why does it have to be June 25 of 1982? Well, the reason behind this is actually very simple. June 25 of that year uh, was the time when the movie Blade Runner was released. And Blade Runner was actually adapted from the novel Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep by Philip K. Dick. Yeah, the whole idea, the whole premise behind Hanadoll was partially inspired by Philip K. Dick's um, The Android's Dream of Electric Sheep. Hi, Pete. Hello. Thanks for coming to my stream. You're the only viewer here. Please spread the words. So yeah, the reason why Hanadoll was no, sorry, the Amagiri production company was established on that year, and well, that time too, was because it was a homage to. Oh yes, Amagiri Hajime was the one who started the company. Yeah, you are absolutely right. Amagiri Hajime was the one who started the company, hence the name Amagiri Production. And if any of the viewers are wondering who Amagiri Hajime is, then he is actually the father of the protagonist. We'll get onto that later. Mm, what else did I miss? Oh yeah, and yeah, well, let's go back to the summary. That is the widely known story of Project Hanadoll. But, however, the truth about the Hanadoll project is not what meets the eye, and the idea of human experimenting alone was to be questioned when it comes to legitimacy and ethics. Yep, let's dive right into the this drama series. I wonder how old he is right now. He started a company, and yeah, I actually doubt that too. Pretty old. Like, when you consider that Yuki Mahiro was born in 2001, and then Kagakawa Ryoga, well, sorry, Amagiri Chihiro, his brother, was born before that, then yeah, he's gotta be pretty much an old dude. Uh, yeah, let's dive into the drama CD now. The drama CD, yeah, we will start with the first the first installment of it, which is yeah. So the first season of Hanadoll is called Flowering, and what does flowering mean? Flowering basically means to bloom a flower. Yeah, because the whole objective of the Hanadoll project, of the whole this whole idol thingy, is for those young boys or those young men to eventually to have a flower planted inside them. They have a seed planted inside their body, and that seed will eventually bloom into a beautiful flower. Uh, and well, the way that it blooms is not actually like a physical flower that blooms from their body. I wish it was that way. I desperately wish it to be that way, but it is not. I'm sorry to say, but it is not. It's actually just a tattoo. Yeah, it's like a tattoo kind of thingy, that a mark. Yeah, they call it a mark that appears on their body. It is engraved into their skin. Um, yeah. So it started with Yuki Mahiro waking up after a nightmare about his older brother's death, and his father is, well, very, how do I say it, standoffish attitude towards the death. And then when he woke up, he greeted a pretty young boy called Kisaragi Kaoru, who just came into the dormitories of Amagiri Production. Uh, for those of you who don't know, and the company has a rule that when you become one of their talents, then you'll have to stay in their dorms. You also cannot, well, you cannot exactly connect to the outside world. Yeah, the only ones you're allowed to contact are the IDEO team, which is the medical team. Yeah, you're only allowed to contact the medical team, and you're actually allowed to contact them through this little robot thingy called Plants. Yeah, let me just find an image of that little motherfucker. Plants Hanadoll. Ah, yes, here he is. Yeah, let me just post it here. Where is it? Mm, three. Yeah, give me a second, guys. I just need to find yeah, the image of that little motherfucker. Anyway, yeah, so the first CD drama actually starts out pretty tame with, well, just them meeting each other. So you might be able to see here that there are 7 people, but actually the original Anthos team was only made up of these 6. So why are there 7 people in that image? We'll get to that later. Sorry for keep saying it. Um, this was the original Anthos group without the apostrophe. Uh, Here we have Yuki Mahiro, the red-haired boy. Red-haired boy here is Yuki Mahiro. The green-haired one next to him is called Kayakawa Ryoga. The purple-haired one is called Dodo Listo. The brunette, or well, orange haired, depends on how you view it, is called Kiyose Haruta. The one who's standing opposite to Haruta, who's frowning, is called Kisaragi Kaoru. And then the blondie, the cute blondie here, is called Shorai Chitose. But he prefers to be called by the name Chise. Yeah. And the first meeting started out pretty well with like the 5 Haruta, Ryoga, Mahiro, Chise, and Kaoru being buddies, and there was no problem with them. They were just like having fun, and then Listo entered with his dramatic entrance, and the man said, "Oh, I am not here to make friends. I'm only here to bloom my flower." Yeah, he started out as a total bitch. He started out as one of the biggest bitch in the whole series. I said one of because he is not the biggest bitch in the whole series. When you get to like, later on in the goddamn stuff. But at the end, and then they started to train. They got news that if they don't make their flowers bloom in a year, then they will be banished from the project, and everything will be gone, and their possible bond will be broken by then. Blah 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 blah, all that stuff. Like basically, the Japanese anime um, virtues of power of friendship. But yeah, not in this case. They said there's no power of friendship here. You either bloom or you die. There's only one choice for you. And so the mechanism behind the blooming of Hanadoll is that the flower could only bloom when when your body has positive feelings. And it could only bloom when you have positive feelings in you. If you're a depressed bitch, or if you have anxiety, or like maybe if you're like me, then yeah, there's no way your flower will bloom. Just saying. I'm sorry. I'm a depressed hoe. I can't. Anyway, and these they're like a found family kind of thing. They have their little banners. They talk with each other. Blah blah blah. But all the while, Listo doesn't really join in the discussion. He just like stands aside from them, and he just watches them from afar. He's the kind of person to observe, but and also helps people in the dark. He's like the Dark Knight kind of thing. But he never really outwardly says that, oh, I really like you guys, I really love you guys, and I want to help you. I want to be in the same group as you. No, this bitch will be the one who says, don't touch me. Do not touch me with your filthy love. And then the second like people turns away, he'll be like, I'm so sad. He's just a stupid little mew mew. And at the end of the first album of Hanadoll, well, Listo, guess who blooms his flower? Boom! Yeah, Todo Listo. Todo Listo bloomed his flower, and then he became the first person to actually, like, got his results, and it was actually quite unexpected due to how grumpy he is. But okay, like I guess that's a thing. Yeah, so after the first CD drama, Listo, bloomed, and then they just kind of have a little banner, and then at the end of the goddamn CD drama, you know that somebody is watching them. Somebody is watching these bitches from cameras. I didn't think I mentioned this, but when they enter the Hanadoll project, then these idols will be like gifted a ring. Like the ring would act as their smartphone because they actually have to contact each other. They can send images, they can send nudes, they can send practice videos to each other through these rings. Yes, very helpful. Todo, yeah, listo, chise, everyone has a ring on their hand, and it like they don't wear it on the same fingers. They just wear it wherever they feel like. Yeah. For listo, I remember he wears it on his index finger. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. And then we go to the next album. The next album is called Juliet. Wait, is it? Fuck it. Wait, just one. No, it's called. Sorry. My mistake. Yeah, let me just look it up. I'm very sorry for my muddy memories. It's been like forever since I last, like do these stuff. Yeah, it's actually been so long. I can't believe how long it's been since I last got myself into Hannibal, and I've actually only like catching up with stuff today so that I can do the stream. But well, I actually don't, I actually don't regret it at all. I do regret not saving enough money though. Sorry, not saving enough images though. I literally don't know which one to. Yeah, so just well, bear with me, okay? It's okay. Ah, thank you, Jin. I love you. I love you, honey. Um, yeah, let me just find that image. Hmm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, here it is. Here it is. Fucking thank you. Ah. Yeah, so this is actually the second album boxed. The image that I showed earlier was from the third album. So this is their second album boxed. As you can see, everyone is fucking handsome. I love my hero. I love Kaoru. I love everyone basically. In the second album, things start to get steamier. Things start to get spicy. Like you want a drama in the first in these CD dramas? Well, I got good news for you because the drama only gets worse. Yeah, from time to time, like with each establishment, it just installments. I mean, it just gets weirder and what the fuckery is happening. Yeah. So what you can see here is that yeah, yeah. And Antos is sitting in a table. They're playing board games because what their name is the album name is called Boxed and stuff. Board games and all have actually been quite a bit of a theme in Hanadoll and in the first season of Hanadoll. I mean, in the Birth Envy, which we'll probably have a little watch along later, it actually shows that um, the idols are being thrown on a board games and they have to play games and one of them lose, Yuki my hero lose, blah 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 all that shit. In boxed. Uh Listo snapped. Yeah, this motherfucker snapped. And you know the reason why he snapped? Well, I'm gonna tell you why. So okay, sorry. It was like just their normal banter as usual. They were just back from practicing, and then she says tired. She says exhausted. He's thirsty and all because of the training, and it was so hard on him. The dancing was so hard. At least I was like, "Bitch, you didn't do shit. You have no right to complain." Yeah, the motherfucker, the man literally said, "You have no rights to complain," and he's like, he's gatekeeping Chise from complaining, and yeah, it was then that Chise actually started crying because Listo said that you have no rights to complain, and then um I really hate the people like you. I hate those who doesn't do shit but complains about how hard his life has to be, complains about how everything in their life seems so bad and how they deserve better and all. Oh, hello. Hi, Gemma. Welcome to the stream. I'm just talking about Hanadoll lore, and we're actually getting on the second album now. So, yeah, I think you can go back a little bit if you want to hear what I just said. Anyway, Listo berates Tifa, and then he said he absolutely despised the type of people who does not try to make an effort. Yeah, he, he's a, yeah, I mean, he's a motherfucker. uh, yeah, he berates poor Chise, making him cry so hard that I thought, yeah, that probably the dorm flooded over. And it was this pivotal moment that Chisa decided to reveal that he has synesthesia. So what the fuck is synesthesia, huh? Yeah, synesthesia is basically, in the words of Torolisto, who explains it for everyone else because he is the brain, he's the smart guy. Synesthesia is basically a kind of symptom. It's not like a disease. It's more like it's a syndrome that it allows you to feel sounds with different senses, not all other than hearing. Like you can see the sounds, you can see the colors that move when a sound is emanated, and you can, in Chief's case, not only can he see the color, but he can also taste the color. Yeah, no, sorry, you can taste the sound. Ooh, spooky. And yeah, Chifa was the one. Chifa said he that he could taste it, and he started to analyze um, the group members' voice. He said that my hero's voice is always like very warm, very gentle, and he really likes the color of my hero's voice. When it comes to Ryoga, this bitch said, "No, this bitch right here, this hoe right here, he ain't gentle. Well, right now he can be gentle." And then Ryoga's like, "What the fuck do you mean right now? Am I not always gentle?" And she's just like, "Doubt. Press X to doubt." And now it's also like, yeah, press X to doubt too. And then Chiso goes back and he says that, but Lito, yeah, he calls Lito because Lito's name is apparently hard to pronounce. Everyone says that his name is hard to pronounce, so they just like revert to Lito and Lito. Uh, she says that Lito's voice is bitter. Yeah, it's bitter and it's like it's always cold and it's the way that Lito sounds. It doesn't sound like he's mad at Chisa. It's more like he is afraid of him. Yeah, and because of that, because that Lito was like, "The fuck are you saying?" Synesthesia is like, isn't it like it is yet to be proven by science. What the fuck are you on? Like, what kind of weed are you smoking? And she said was like, "Bitch, I'm telling the truth here. If you cannot take it, then shut the fuck up." But no, that was me. That was not Chise. But yeah, basically, Chise confronted Listo about his attitude towards him, and he wanted to know why Listo was so standoffish, is why Listo was so scared of him. Do you guys want to know why? We're gonna discover why in season two. What the fuck? We have to wait two whole fucking seasons to know why the fuck Todo Listo was afraid of Shodai Chizose in the beginning. Yeah, because at the end of that drama, they were like, yeah, we're not gonna touch on this topic ever again until season two. We're just gonna leave it there. No, it's okay. Like if we have time, then I'll go to season two too. But yeah, from what I see, we're probably gonna wrap up at season one. I'm sorry. uh, and well, that's not the end of Boxed because there's more juicy stuff that goes on in the drama series. Like, um, one thing, one one very specific thing about Hanadoll season one is that the blooming scenes. Like, have you guys ever heard the blooming scenes? It sounds like each and every one of them is being like it sounds like they're being rammed by their group mates. I'm not gonna say anything else. So at the end of the second album, at the end of Boxed, specifically, Beetle blooms his flower. Oh shit! I'm sorry. Gauru actually blooms his flower earlier in the in the middle of uh that that, that, that album. Yeah, it was actually because Kaoru bloomed that later he and Listo has a nice little chat, and it was then that Kaoru noticed that Listo isn't all that cynical. He still has a heart. He still knows how to make tea for everyone. That's what Kaoru discovered. Yeah, Kaoru discovered basically he discovered that Listo isn't all that cynical because like Listo said what? Oh damn, I like your voice. I love your voice. You're such an angel. Yeah, that's basically what went down in their conversation. It boils down to that. Mm, yeah, but uh, like Listo and Ryoga were in their room, and they were just chilling in their room. They were just talking, and Listo was, and then no, sorry, Ryoga was like, "Aren't you going down for your fucking checkup and your meal, bitch?" And Listo was just like, I don't want to. And then he turns to Ryoga and said, but like, wait, what? Aren't you just as tired as them? Why are you so fucking energized? And Ryoga was like, you notice that? Lisa replied, yeah, of course, bitch, I was watching you. And yeah, Ryoga replied with, damn, so you do know how to take care of other people, which prompted Listo to be quite a bit flustered. Um, yeah, and they were just talking when Ryoga suddenly went like, oh my god, what the fuck? And Listo was, of course, appalled because like they were just chilling. Why is Ryoga suddenly sounding like he is the he's like starring in a drama CD? Why does he sound like he's voicing a BL CD where he's like the bottom? And with that impeccable CV Hamanodaki acting, Ryoga fell to the floor and he started to show symptoms of blooming, just like Listo. But then the way that Listo bloomed was that he just kind of like slams himself on the floor and he's like, whereas Ryoga was like, it would have been hurt so bad. It wasn't a bite on himself. Yeah, and because Ryoga's flower blooms on his shoulder, I forgot to mention that Listo and Kaoru have their flowers bloom on their back and their chest. Mm, because Ryoga's flower blooms on his shoulder, he proceeds to bite his own hand. Yeah, the man was in so much pain that he thought that the best thing to do in that situation was to bite his own hand off. Yeah. I'll let that sink in a little bit for you guys. Wait, do you guys wanna like listen to an excerpt of that? I can probably sorry. I can probably let you guys in on that. Like, it's the way that he blooms his flowers sounds so weirdly juicy.
しばらく放っておいてくれ。まさかこんなタイミングで。もしかして。なるほど。良くも悪くも花の種は感情に影響を受けるってわけか。お前の時はどうだったっけな。確かリビングで。
余計なことは言わずに静かにしていろ。
なんだ、心配してくれるのか。
呆れてるんだ。よく喋っていられるな。
なるほど。花が咲いた時のことを覚えてないって言った。あれは嘘か。まあこれ正直に話したらあいつらビビるかもしんねえな。ああ、くそ、気色悪くて喋ってねえと叫び出しそうだ。
叫びたいなら叫べばいい。多分そう長くはかからない。
冗談。
おい、そんな強さで自分の手を食いちぎる気か。
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, what Listo said there was don't like basically just don't bite your hand off. That's so well. I mean, well, you do have a point because real gas flower is literally clover, which is a kind of wildflower. Oh wait, what the fuck? Wildflower. Shit. Is that the reason? Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. His hand sounds so. I love how you guys comment on this. I might let you guys listen to the rest of the CD dramas if you want to. Like, damn, what the fuck? I really want to hear your everyone's comment on this weird ass series. Hmm. Okay, where was I? Oh yeah. Yeah, these so real gas flower bloomed at night, and then he went to the medical tower to get his hand and his like ass, I mean shoulder. Yeah, he went to the medical tower to get his hand and his shoulder looked at. And the next morning he went back and they were like, "Yay, Ryogani!" And Rito was like, "You- do you bitches know that this motherfucker right here, last night, he has his fucking flower bloomed and he did not bother to tell anyone other than me because I'm his roommate." Yeah, they were roommates. Um, Oh yeah, after this, I'll explain the roommate situation thing. And then, well, they just show their flowers, and Listo said hello, good morning to Chise, and then their relationship becomes normalized, blah, 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 all that stuff. Like, basically, yeah, just normal power friendship things. So, the roommate situation of these little hosts is that, um, so in the dorm, there are three big bedrooms, and Ryoga stays with Listo. Yeah, they're the oldest bunch, so they like stay together, whatever. Um, Mahiro and Kaoru, the same age duo, because they were actually born in the same year. Flashback to that one shot drama track. Yeah, Mahiro and Kaoru, the same age pair, are roommates. And then finally, Chisa and Haruta are roommates. So the thing about Chisa and Haruta being roommates are Haruta wakes up super early. Well, not as early as Listo, because what Listo goes to bed earlier than everyone, and then he wakes up like an old man. Um, because Haruta wakes up before Chisa, and so he usually becomes the one who wakes him up for work and shit. Yeah. What else? Let me recall the little details. So yeah, that was the end of the second album. Ooh, now let's move to the third album. Oh my god. So the third album is called Idols. You can see the idea behind this. Idol and dolls, idols. Yeah, they're like puppets on a string. They're being manipulated by the industry. Yeah, it's like they know, and yeah, they're self-conscious and shit. Yeah, whatever. So, idols. The theme of idols is basically about, well, the industry itself. Yeah. I have to mention this. So when Idols, one of Idols' songs, specifically the Stop song, STOP song, when it was released, it caused a whole commotion in the community. Yeah, if you guys lived through that era, then you will know how it was. Like Juliet already made kind of a breakthrough because of the imagery and the envy and all that stuff. Like the first songs were already pretty much groundbreaking for what they do and the themes around it, but Stop was the one that like literally kind of broke the internet. No, not really the internet, but still, because it was actually the first Hanadoll song to ever reach 1 million views. Yeah, it was crazy. We did not expect that. We totally did not expect the theme. We totally did not expect the envy, and we did not. Well, it was very unexpected. Everything was unexpected, really, um, because STOP was essentially a trap song. Yeah, because it was trap. If you listen to the melody, and you will see that it clearly is trap. So yeah, the beat and everything, it caused a little bit of it caused a whole commotion. It was the banger because you can also see here that their hairstyles changed. Like Mahiro actually, not only does Mahiro slick his hair back, but then he also has that. like really smug. Yeah, he has a smug look on her face. Like, damn, bitch, where the fuck did you get that confidence? And it was it was revolutionary in a sense. Yeah, like also like the theme of the whole thing, because in that in Stop they were actually these bitches were jailed. Let that sink in for a bit, and then I'll let you guys see their jail images. Like these bitches were in jail. They were in horny jail. They committed a crime and it was horny. Where's their horny jail? Okay, yeah, there it is. Yeah, you can see here that they are in jail, and you can probably also see the messages that they are holding up. Um, yeah, it's find out. Wait, for what is it? What is it? Find out the truth before it's too late. Something something. Find out the truth. Yeah, find out the truth before it's too late. Yeah, that was the message. Yeah, and Haruto's the shortest. Yeah. Wait, have I ever mentioned their height and shit? Did I? Wait, yeah. Let's pause the story there, and yeah, I will explain their heights, their shit, and all that stuff. So you guys can see Haruto is clearly the shortest because he is well probably the shortest in the whole series as well because he stands at 166 centimeters. I do not use the American metric system, so you guys have to convert it for yourself. Yeah, I don't have all day. I don't have time for this. I only have time to explain a lot of this weird ass wild theories for you. But yeah, Haruta is 166. And next is Mahiro, who stands at 174 centimeters. Then comes Kaoru. Now, Kaoru is a special case because at first he was 177, just like his friend Toki, yeah, just like his bro, his homie Toki. Yeah. Yeah, sorry. So, Kaoru is 74, and then, no, sorry, My Hero 74, and Kaoru started at 77. But then, this bitch, after like 1 or 2 years, he moved to 78. He grew 1 centimeter. At first, he was like just 3 centimeter apart from My Hero. They were like buddy buddies, and then he fucking grew 1 centimeter. That is unfair. That is unfair. Whereas Haruta stays 66 forever. Like, what the fuck? Why? Why do you do him dirty like that, Amagiri? Why? Just why? Then comes Listo. Listo is well, at first he was 2 centimeters taller than Gauru because he stands at 79. Yeah, but now they're like only one apart. God damn. Oh, how the times have changed. How the tables turned. But, well, yeah, Listo is naturally tall because, what, he's a model? He's a former model. Yeah, he was a model before joining the series. He was, yeah. It was his former career. When he was asked, like, why did he even join this very risky project, even though he already has a stable career, he was like, bitch, I want to try out new things. Is there something wrong with that? So what's 2 centimeters? If Listo was 2 centimeters, then he'll be like a midget. He'd be a little gremlin, which actually fits him. Yeah, now that I think about it, it actually fits him. This will be my headcanon from now on. So the Listo is 2 centimeters tall. I do not accept any other like headcanons or thoughts or facts. This is my headcanon now. This is my man now. Listo is 2 centimeters. And Listo, after Listo is Tise, who stands at 181. And lastly, we have Kagekawa Ryoga, who stands at 183. And apparently, Ryoga's height actually makes it hard for him to find shoes and stuff because of his stature. He's a gym rat. He's a gym bro. Yeah, he's this is one hell of a gym bro you're seeing right here. This little motherfucker has big ass feet. He's a Bigfoot. This is a Bigfoot right here. And because his feet are so big that it actually the first problem that he encounters in the series was that, well, not really in the series, but it was mentioned that he has trouble finding shoes. This series would have been much better. Imagine though, imagine if Ryoga was short. Yeah, if he was. Sorry. So yeah, yeah, that's the height of Anthos. And did I miss something? Did I miss something? Oh yeah, I missed their like in charge thingy. And well, because Anthos is well partially modeled after K-pop idol groups. A few of their aspects are actually yeah, very reminiscent of that. You can see in the in charge thing. Oh wait, no, actually, it was actually more like some from Johnny's, not really from K-pop series. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Yeah, it was my mistake. So Haruta is in charge of mood making, probably. I'll have to look it up a little bit, but yeah, basically he's in charge of mood making. Fun, and that's it. That's the drama track. Yeah, you'll see more of that in season 3 and 2. Haruta, yeah, Haruta is the mood maker. Kaoru is the one in charge of Minus Ion. Minus Ion is basically healing. Yeah, so you can call him the healer. Yeah, he's like, I'm a healer, but My hero is in charge of Smile, and he's also the center of Anthos. Ryoga is in charge of, well, you guessed it, muscles, because what? Gym bro. And then Chisa is in charge of visuals, and for Listo, yeah, he's in charge of the brains. But um like from what I remember from the TikToks that had the Amagiri production post, yes, they do have a TikTok. Yeah, let that sink in. Like it's weird enough that they're like this and then they have a TikTok because the Hanadoll series is essentially a 2.5D project, which means they which means they not only do they have 2D aspects, but they also incorporate um, real life interactions with the fans in order to kind of upgrade it. Yeah, I think he currently is healing. Yeah, of course. My only flex is that I was their first follower on TikTok. I mean, it's a good flex as well. Yeah, it's a good flex actually, because well, like what TikTok is the thing now. TikTok is it. This Carol flattery needs to stop, me included. Wait, I haven't done anything to Carol. But yeah, Calvin has this little piece that he eats a lot. Yeah, he eats a lot, but he doesn't gain weight. He just stays the same. Yeah, that's something that's I'm really envious of him. Like, what the fuck do you do? What's the secret? Yeah, the secret is that yeah, you kind of exchange your mental health and a lot of your yeah, you basically exchange your mental health and your sanity for eating a lot and not gain weight, so I would not really recommend this. What else do we have? Oh, okay. Yeah, let's go back to the drama CDs and if I remember anything, drama routine. Yeah, if I remember anything, then I'll probably include it in here. In here. Um, so the third album, Stop, basically centers around the industry, what they do with journalism and shit. Because in this album specifically, they have to deal with a really pesky journalist. Yeah, so this journalist motherfucker was in one of their meetings. He was asking very insensitive questions. Yeah, but the meeting was like yeah, it was a press conference. Sorry, yeah, I now remember the word. It was a press conference where they eventually like perform and then they announce some stuff and all that shit. And it was then that the journalist who has been stalking them like a stalker since the second album, this motherfucker came in and asked questions to Mahiro. Actually, he asked, yeah, the one question that you need to know. He has a lot, but you need to know one question. That is, like, are you really the son of Amagiri Hajime? Dun dun dun. Yeah, he asked my hero for that one. And like drum rolls, all that shit, lightning and stuff. Everyone like goes insane. We start to hear cameras snapping, and people started asking. Then Listo was like, "Yeah, give me the mic. I'm gonna handle this. Watch how professionals do it." He's like, "Bitch, shut the fuck up. We do not have any business to do with you, okay? Like, stop your fucking slandering. Stop your fucking questions and leave us alone. Leave me alone, you little bitch." And yeah, and basically, and the journalist was like, "This fucking little brat." And Listo was, yeah, Listo, in response, he was just like, "Yeah, bitch ass, I'm a brat. So what? Fuck you." Then he drops the mic and then they go home and Maestro Himo was all sad and messed up and all that shit. But he didn't even have the time to be sad because what? Chise suddenly disappears and Misto, yeah, the biggest Chise simp at that time was like, fucking, where the fuck did he go? This little bitch is like, he flopped all the time. What the fuck is he doing without me? And he starts to look for wherever the fuck Chisa went. Uh, yeah. And when he eventually finds Chisa, Chisa was holed up in a corner, and then he's like, why does it hurt so bad? And yeah, Listo was basically like, what the fuck? What do you mean hurt so bad? Where are you hurt? And it was then that he realized that Kisa is also blooming in a place like this. Yeah, he was basically in an unknown studio in a weird ass room where nobody knows where it is, blooming. Yeah, and I'm gonna, I'm just gonna like let you guys listen to see for yourself how insane this gets because no words, no words can ever be used to describe this. No words. Wait, why can't I hear shit?
知性に医療棟に行ったまんま帰っこんな時に
知性、おい何してる。
びっくりした。何やってんだよ知性に。わけわかんない奴が暴れてんのに舞台に立ってたら危ないだろ。会場内の対処は終わったみたいですね。何事もなかったようでよかった。
Oh, yeah, if you guys are like listening with family, please do put on your headphones. I will not be responsible for any questions that were
もしかして花が
please put on your
こんな
headphones.
時に
Please.
むしろ
We don't have
こん
time
な
for
時だからだろう
unnecessary
な。
questions from our family. This is
感情を
like
揺さぶるに
a
は
happy,
十分な
friendly,
条件が
family
揃ってる
friendly Christmas.
知性さん大丈夫ですか。知性さん。
落ち着け。フランツも特に反応していない。花の開花ならしばらくの間じっとしていればいいだけだ。
知性さんしっかりあと少しの間頑張ってください。 何これ。
チセ、
リット。ねえ、これ。痛くて、苦しい。けど、すっごく、気持ちいい。
何を気色悪いこと言ってるんだ。いいから今は落ち着いて、息を整えろ。
ねえ、僕の花、咲いたよ。
まだ確かめてない。
ううん。見なくてもわかる。絶対咲いた。
あんた、とことんオプティミストだな。
リット、お願い。褒めてよ。
よくやった、千歳。
嬉しい。僕、すっごく嬉しいよ。
Yeah, so that was Chise's blooming sequence. My friend said it sounded like a BLCD, and I have I don't even want to disagree. That yeah, it basically sounds like that. Why does he? Why does he say? Why does he say it hurts, but it feels so good? What is it? Why does he have to word? Why does the wording have to be like that? Like I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. Go. Let's go back to the topic. Oh, oh my god. The trolling. mm, yeah. So well, and in the course of through the course of the third album, Stop, basically things kind of get heated up because Haruta, well, kind of beats himself up because what, like, already four of the members have bloomed, and yet he and Mahiro has shown no progress. Oh yeah, because I forgot to mention this. So there's this thing in the series that if these idols do not bloom before their time, then they would be banished. Well, yeah, they will be banished. Yeah. Oh wait, I actually mentioned this, and um, the deadline for them was a year. Yeah, they have to bloom before a year, and like a year is already coming close to an end, and yeah, it was only Ryoga, Nishito, Kaoru, Ryoga, and then Chise in that order. Yeah, in that exact order that they bloomed. Yeah, and then well, what actually happened was that yeah, he went to practice. Haruta went to practice alone on his own, but then he kind of yeah he dislocated his ankle, and then Kaoru came to check in on him because he saw that yeah he came back from the medical tower and all because he fainted. Yeah, he fainted in one of the tracks. So when he came back from the medical tower, he went to check in on the lesson room because he saw it was still the lights was still on, and he saw Haruta sitting alone there. He wanted to like go home with Haruta, but then the boy said that he does not need to be bothered with him. He can just go home first. He can just go for him. And Kaoru was well being the good-hearted guy. He was like okay at first, but then he saw that Haruta was not normal. Yeah, he saw that Haruta was walking with a weird stance, and then his eyes are all red, and he was obviously concerned. He asked, "What's wrong?" And Haruta said that well, there's actually nothing wrong, but then yeah, Kaoru knew that he dislocated. No, I'm sorry, not dislocated. He kind of like sprained. Yeah, he sprained his ankle. Haruto sprained his ankle during practice because he was practicing so hard to perfect his dance in order to bloom and all that stuff. Yeah, and then they sat down to have a nice little chat about blooming. No, sorry, about like being an idol and about achieving their goals, about how it feels like to, be in the Hanadoll project in general. And so after that little pep talk, Haruta and Kaoru went home. And as they go home, my hero was waiting for them. My hero was cooking. Yeah, and Ryuga, Chisa, and Listo also came back from their business trip, from their little, outside business trip. They also bought presents. Earlier, they have requested the company for some items, and then the items were delivered. Blah blah blah. Like basically, everyone was having a good time there. And that marks the end of the third season. Whew. Then we get to fourth. No, it's not the third season. Sorry, the third album of the first season. We still have like fucking two more albums to talk about. But my throat is getting exhausted, so I might. Yeah, I'm gonna go get some water. You guys stay here and be nice, okay? Okay. If you guys have like Hanadoll friends who are Hanadoll fans, or like who wants to get into Hanadoll but don't know where to start from, then you can tell them to tune in on the stream. I will be back later after my little water session. Thank you. All right, Mama's back. Mama's back with water because I need to rehydrate myself. Because what? We ain't we ain't any thirsty bitch like fucking Karasumaga after a day of screaming at Hinagirui. Oh, wait, give me a second. I need to breathe. So, that is the end of season 3. Now we're moving to the season 4. No, sorry, album 4. Now, you think that after all these flatterings, after all these dramas, my hero would finally, finally get to blue. But no, nuh-uh. This series is a bitch, especially to fucking Yuki Maestro. Because why? Because he's the protagonist, of course. He gets no rights. So season 4 basically starts with like just them banging their heads over a lot of stuff, a lot of drama. They have fights. Basically, Listo finds out that Ryoga has been using this kind of like a kind of doping, a doping type of medicine that he planned to give to Mahiro so that he would bloom his flower. Yeah, Listo was like, bitch, what the fuck are you trying to do? Are you trying to give him that goddamn pill? Do you want to give him those fucking pills? I'm gonna beat your ass up, motherfucker. Yeah, that's basically what kind of push he's doing all this stuff. um, there was also this little outing session. It started off as like a really lighthearted, some fun times where they get to take pictures, where they get to be a little found family with each other. But then it has to. I think I just got disconnected because internet is like my internet is pretty shit here. Sorry. Yeah, but basically, their little outing session became a nightmare because then Jesus started to see colors from outer space. It sounds like a little fucking H.P. Lovecraft novel, but it isn't. I wish it was. Yeah, I desperately wish. Like, I think if they were in an H.P. Lovecraft novel, this would have been better than any like situation they were in the first place. Yeah, and then they go home, and then they fight in a little bit, and then yeah, season 4 basically does not have that much of like something that I really do remember. Yeah. Then we move on to season 5, the height of all drama, like where it all concludes season 1. So the 5th album is called 4. Now, oh wait, yeah, I didn't talk about the music of the 4th album, did I? Because the 4th album's music was literally bangers. It was like all bangers. No, there was no soft bit. There was nothing that was bad in that drama. It was like pure gold. The only thing, you listen there is like fucking bangers. Like this one masterpiece right here. Um, yeah, let me just show you guys a little bit of that. Yeah, I'm just gonna let you guys listen to a bit of it because I don't want to get copyrighted, obviously.
ずっと分かっていたのさ僕は僕で君は君そう全て分かり合えない
Look at yeah, that's right. Silent message will always be one of Ansel's best songs. I agree. This is the truth. This is the word of God. Hallelujah. I've never praised God as hard as I am doing now. Thank God. Solid Message, yeah, will always like peak Ansel's music. Bars. Like no, yeah. Wait, no, what is no cap? Anyway, but yeah, me against myself. Yeah, Silent Message is so good. Wait, do you guys want to listen to it for a little bit before we move on to the fifth album? Because I do kind of miss it. Yeah, I miss that song. I want to listen to Silent Message. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Wait, where is it? Oh shit, no, not that one.
You're my precious, I'm on your side. No is my way. 選ぶべき one way, maybe. All you need is all I need. Always unconscious. Do you understand? Oh, help me. 救い出してください。Baby. 救い出してあげたい。手を伸ばしても触れられない。いない。真実は始まらぬ僕らを出会わせた。
Yeah, that's it for today. I don't want to get copyright striked because of like showing you guys my favorite song. I'm sorry, but yeah, you guys will have to go on Spotify. Yeah, Spotify has it. Go ahead and go head straight to Spotify. I'll even leave a link here. Give me a second. Yeah, and that's Silent Message, and that concludes our fourth album. Now for the fifth album. The fifth album, actually, the MV of me, no, sorry, I Know Who I Am was also pretty revolutionary. It was not on, it didn't have the same kind of feeling that Stop has, but it did also kind of pave the way and really shows like what material my hero is made of, what this boy is like. He's not just softy, kind of a, yeah, yeah, because season, no, sorry, album 5 has a fight. Yeah, it fucking gets juicy. It gets juicier than the Lichito and Chiefs banner. It gets juicier than that because Ryoga actually. Oh shit! Is it disconnected again? No. Wait, I think it's normal now. Yeah, I was just being silent, probably. Um, Ryoga, yeah, because Ryoga fucking. No, I repeated for like a week straight or something. Yeah. Mm. Ryoga hit my hero in the face. In the manga, it was shown that he punched the guy. Yeah, he punched him. He punched him in his little pretty face. Yeah, this motherfucker right here punched him, and you know why he punched him? It was because of this. So basically, my hero went to record their new song, and then he met somebody who said that he does not deserve to be an Anthos and he should leave. And being the boy who's so full of anxiety and worries because he's the son of the president, and yet he does not show any result. And what's more, was that the thing that has taken a toll on him. Yeah, the thing that has taken a toll on him was that he was the younger brother of the dead legendary idol Chihiro. He had so much expectations on his shoulder. He was expected to be the one who's all smiley and be like the face of Anthos because he's the defender. Basically, oh yeah, defender also means all the attention was on him. And like he's the son of President Amagiri, like I said before, and no, sorry, Chihiro, the legendary idol, the one who committed suicide, the one who was held on so many regards, he was held high in so many regards, was his brother. So he was expected to at least be on the same level as that dude. Yeah, or else he will stay in the shadows of his older brother. Yeah, it was basically taking a toll on his mental health. And the deadline thing of his flower was also like straining him even more. My hero was basically the one who gets all of the negative feelings in him. Like, when he's interacting on a stage online on Twitter and with his group mates and with his unit mates, he's all, yeah, bubbly, shiny. My hero who's like so soft, so yasashi, he's so gentle. He doesn't like everyone just think of him as this kind of simpleton because of his yeah, he look at his hair. Yeah. People was just thinking of my hero as a simple kind of one-dimensional character, whereas Hanadoll really shows that these characters are more than what meets the eye. Because what you look at Kaoru and you thought of the prince archetype, but then it shows that he is actually a very big glutton, and then he not only does he has been through a lot of surgeries and stuff. He has stayed in the hospital for years, but he's also like kind of weak with social cues at first because um in the beginning he actually called everyone with he used a lot of keigo, which is basically Japanese politeness talk. Yep, Japanese polite talk. Yeah, I don't know how to phrase it, but yeah. And then you look at Haruta, and Haruta is a bundle of issues scrambling around. You look at him, you thought of him as a Genki type, but no. He was an orphan. He was abandoned by his own father at an orphanage, and then he has a lot of self-confidence issues. He is on that regard, he and Chise are actually the same, which I think is the reason why him and Chise are the ones who were put in the duet. Oh yeah, I'm gonna talk about the duet later. Um, but and Chise as well. Chise looks like your typical visual-ish guy. He looks like your typical cute blonde, the princely, the charming one. But he is also a bundle of issues who only joined the Han who whose first reason for joining the Hanadoll project was to get his body to be, well, beautified, to be perfect, because he hated himself. He hated the way he looked. He because what? Lisa used to be the kind of the ugly duckling in the family. He used to be the child that nobody wants. Like he thought he was the one who nobody wants, because when he was younger, his brother was sent off to be adopted by some other family because they were poor, and then he thought it was his fault that he wasn't sent away. He thought that his brother was the charming one, was the nice one. They had to give away the nice one because nobody wanted a child who looks weird, talks about weird things, and acts weird, like he said. Yeah, basically that's what Hanadoll is all about. It's showing that they might, yeah, they will show you what you want to see, but you have to dig in more if you want to be really invested in the series. That's the charming thing about Hannibal, because like you don't really see things only on the surface and you get into it. I've seen many people saying that, oh, Hannibal seems like a cool project, but I can't really get into it. Well, it's actually quite sad that not many people are translating it, me included. I'm sorry. Like not many people are translating Hannibal. Not many people are getting into it because of how the terms and what the think the plot might be. But yeah, because it is so geeky, that the ones who really understand it, well, the one who really wants to get into it, like really, yeah, understands it. Well, I don't know what the fuck I'm saying anymore, but yeah. Anyway, back to season 5. I'm gonna do an analysis later on. Sorry, back to season. Sorry, album 5. Yeah, my hero gets slapped by Ryoga, and my hero was like, "Fuck you, fuck all of this shit." He was like, fuck it all. I don't give a shit anymore." Literally, yeah. He packed up his things and he was like, it has been good these past times, but like, fuck you, I'm leaving forever. I'm gonna leave forever. And then he leaves. Yeah, he leaves the dorm, and that scene is still stuck in my head. Stuck in the abyss. Yeah, Kaoru basically, sorry, my hero basically leaves, and then the door shuts, and everyone heard the commotion. Everyone heard that Ryoga was up there slapping my hero like a fucking punching bag, and then Haruta went on a check on them, and my hero had already left, and then Haruta was like, "What the fuck was that all about, Ryodi? What the fuck did you do?" And yeah, Ryoga was there feeling sorry for himself and all that stuff, while my hero was like, "Goodbye, bitches. I ain't fucking staying in this house." Yeah, he basically flipped it up. And actually, one of the reason why Haruta, they were all shocked and only Haruta came up, was because, yeah, everyone heard it, and Chise, because the loud noise startled Chise so much that he actually had to stay at the kitchen, and Lito actually has to console him a little bit to make him feel better. Yeah, that's Chisa is actually very sensitive to noises and stuff because of his synesthesia and all. In the next CD drama track, they were talking about how to, yeah. So my hero was in the medical tower, and they kind of caught wind of that, and they all plan to devise a plan with each other to yeah, break my hero out of jail. It's like fucking jailbreak, but with more pretty boys and flowers and more gayness. Yeah, this is the commitment. This is the gay sex committee. Yeah. And so through the ring that they had, I mentioned they have the ring, right? Yeah. Through the ring that everybody had, have they kind of can communicate with each other, and yeah, they went in. They actually did. Yeah, the five broke in, and then Tito, Chise, Haruta, and Kaoru were like fawning around like fucking flamingos and to buy some time for my hero to be bailed out of jail. And during that time, Ryoga just went to look for my hero and it was like, bitch, let's get out of here. And my hero was like, bitch, no. Do you remember what the fuck you did to me? Nuh-uh. This bitch ain't going back. I ain't going back on my words. I ain't going back on that dorm either. Uh, yeah. But then they kind of talked some sense, and then Ryuga he took out his last card. He took out the damn, you look like your older brother card. And then they kind of talked because then my hero accused Ryuga of like nepotism, like favoritism, because what he's the son of Amagiri, and then Ryuga was like, I did not know that, bitch. I did not even know of that fact until that fucking journalist said that. Yeah. And then Ryoga revealed that he was Chihiro's boyfriend and that they have gay sex regularly. Oh wait, fuck no. I mean, he was Chihiro's best friend. Yeah, they were best friend. They were soulmates, if you know what I mean. But then yeah, he and my hero had a little talk, and then well, but then they got found out. They got caught by one of the guards, and then Ryuga was to go. He had to go back to the boys. Blah blah blah. Then in the next drama scene, they officially break this bitch out of jail. Yeah, they were like, fuck this shit. We're gonna use this treasure, and we're gonna use only that to bail our friend out of jail. No questions asked. Yeah. And also do not understand the logic and all that shit behind that. But still, wait, give me a second to drink my water. Yeah. So they break my hero out of jail and all that stuff when they got caught, and then there was a lot of screaming, there was a lot of yelling. They were all like, my hero, fucking say what you want, bitch. We've been waiting for an answer from you for a long time, motherfucker. Please just fucking say something. And then my hero was like, I wanna be with Santos. I wanna be with everyone. I wanna bloom my flowers. I wanna live. I wanna live forever. Well, yeah, basically, it was. Yeah, it went on like that, and then boom. What do you know? What? And in the last CD drama, my hero's flower finally bloomed. Yay! And it was revealed to be a beautiful, bright, mysterious anemone flower. I'm sorry for my tone. Yeah, basically it was an anemone. And for those of you who don't know, anemone flower or Adonis flower, from what I kind of know, this flower language basically means somewhere along the lines of death, of abandonment, of yeah, the meanings are, suffice to say, not the most positive. Mm-hmm. Yeah. uh, But yeah, basically it's what happened in the first season. Not looking different. What do you mean? But you know, his mark was actually fucking beautiful. I think, well, with how the subverts the tropes and kind of like not one dimensional thing Hanadoll is aiming for, my hero might be the one to, break the language of flowers and like put a whole new meaning to anemone, like positivity, love. Well, it does have some degree of love in it, but the anemone flower is mostly associated with kind of full negative meaning. So I don't know, but yeah, when the Juliet MV was released, it was actually coded in there that what flowers were going for the characters. Like we if you manage to decode the pictures taken in the Juliet MV, then you will know that Ryuga will have a clover, Kaoru will have Forget Me Not, Nihito have Genshins, or Rindo in Japanese, Chise have narcissus or daffodils. Yeah, in American English, it's called daffodils. Haruta will be assigned Marigold. But then, when it comes to Mahiro, it was not revealed what he was going to be assigned. Yeah, it was nobody knew. Nobody knew what he was going to be in the end. Like there was not even a flower name. There was not a clue. Like they didn't even know if he was going to bloom or not. Insane. You can say he's a late bloomer for them. But yeah, what do I have to say? Yeah, that's basically the end of the first season. That's the first season wrapped up. Do you guys have any questions, or do you want me to mention Ludi and all that stuff, or anything that I've forgotten to mention? Yeah, if you guys have any question, please do feel free to ask because yeah, I don't remember. I don't think I remember everything. Because like what? It's been a long time. Late bloomer, except this time he's actually blooming. Oh my god. Bitch, what the bitch, stop with this Yuki Mahiro slandering. Oh yeah. I'm going to talk about the second season in another stream because yeah, it's gonna take forever and I haven't really listened to all of it because there's Luludi and I haven't listened to all of Luludi. I've only listened to a few of the I Love Drama tracks. The only thing I know is that in season two it's like Toki and Haruto are friends. Age has a bitch. Listo really hates Setsuna and wants to rile him up and wants to fucking like fucking banish him to hell or something for dropping some kind of flames on Chisa's head, blah 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 blah. All that stuff. Yeah, season two is actually so convolutedly weird that I don't even know where to start from. Like other than the beginning of it. Because yeah, this whole series is already as crazy as it could get. It's an idol series. Yeah, and fun fact, if you guys know Skiuta or Skipro, Skino production in general, uh, if you guys know like Skino production in general, then you will probably know the one behind the scripts, behind the CD dramas of it. The one who's behind all of the Skipro CD dramas. I don't know about the Fast Rock actually. Is Seki Ryoko. And Seki Ryoko is also in charge of the CD dramas of Anthos, which explains the gayness, but it does not explain the drama. Like, it was so peaceful over there in Skiporland. And then what the fuck happened here? Feels like an energy dream. Yeah, it can't get any more accurate than that. Not only does Ludi drama track feel like a fever dream, but then yeah, some of the Antos some of the Antos drama tracks also feel like a weird dream. Like I don't know what the fuck is happening. Oh my god, butter god on my laptop. Shit. Okay, I cleaned it out. Shit. Shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. Please don't get into the laptop. Fucking goddamn. I paid money for this shit. Anyway, opinions of Hinagi Rui. Um He's sick in like many different ways and many levels. He's sick. That's the only thing I'm gonna say about him. Like, what the fuck is wrong with that man? Also, yeah, do you guys know he's not actually a Hafu? Many people thought he's Hafu, but he's not. He's actually just like 100% Japanese and weird. Yeah. Season 3 Mono was crazy. Damn, fucking I haven't checked that out. I've only checked out the season 3 tracks of Hanadoll, as well as the drama tracks that appeared in the duets. Oh yeah, talking about the duets. I mentioned the duet when I was talking about subverting the truth with Haruta and Jesus. So yeah, now I'm gonna talk about it a little bit more. So you guys might know that Chise and Haruta's duet is called Jaywalk. At first, the whole group has an album called fucking what? Infraction. Infraction is like fucking disciplinary infraction, and now they're going for Jaywalk. What are they gonna do next? Fucking stealing? Burglar? Come on, I can take out everything. But yeah, so I was talking about how Chise does not like himself. He absolutely hates himself and doubts on himself. And whereas Haruta has like this little self-image anxiety as well as self-improvement anxiety. Yeah, they have a lot of, well, basically self related and issues. There are a whole bunch of issues. They did that in Flashpoint. What they did what? Oh yeah, yeah, burglary and stealing. Yeah, yeah, fucking, I forgot about that. Shit, what is this? What's this series? Yeah, you know what? You see what I mean? You see what I mean when I say it was so convolutedly weird? Like, yeah. Um, but where was I? Where was I? Yeah. So I was talking about Chise and Haruta. So a few lines that appear in the song Jaywalk is that like basically they want to love themselves and they ask, do you want to love me, and all that stuff. I think I gotta re-listen to that because yeah, the lyrics of Jaywalk actually circles around loving themselves, like self-love, self-care, and all that stuff, and I think it's very charming. It also kind of circles around their own thoughts about their images and stuff. So yeah, these two boys, please love them. They're really wholesome and they're actually really cute. Although Chisa might seem like kind of bitchy at the beginning, but they're actually like two of the most wholesome people in the series. Like, well, they're most of them are wholesome except for Ludi. Um, but yeah, Anthos is actually a very charming group. Yeah. Even with their duets, they did a really good job. I haven't listened to Ryuga and Mahiro's song because it was not released. It hasn't been released on Spotify yet, so I haven't listened to it. I bet it's good. I haven't even listened to the preview on YouTube. I might listen to it later on. But then yeah, so I was talking about their duets. I have so this is, you guys see him? Yeah, there he is. Well, if you guys want to hear my opinion on Justin Island, I only have one thing to say. He's a simp. He's one of the biggest simp I've ever seen in like my whole anime life. This bitch is like, whenever he sees anyone from Anthos that is not with my hero, or he hasn't seen my hero in a lot, like, where's my hero? My hero doko? My hero doko desu ka? My hero doko da no? Like, bitch, do you have any personality other than following my hero and loving my hero? I get it. I get my hero is a good guy. My hero is one of the best people in this whole goddamn series. But what the fuck? Do you even have to go that extra length to always ask for him whenever you're with the other members of Anthos? Like, Garo is literally right there, and then you're just like, where the fuck is my hero? I want my hero. I want my hero. And even when like he's asked by the doctors of the series, he's like, my hero's smile is sweeter than any sweets, any candies that I've ever tasted. I want to I want to suck on my hero's toes. I wanna kiss him. I wanna brush his hair. I wanna like be his slave. Yeah, that's basically Yashiro Setsuna entire personality is like sleepy ass bitch and Yuki Mahiro Noko. You know, at first I doubted that this bitch was fucking Amemiya Kaito. But now I'm rethinking it. Amemiya Kaito couldn't be this much of a simp. Like he couldn't be this much of a simp that is reborn. Or if he was actually Amemiya Kaito, then what the fuck? Damn. Is that the reason why you was banished from your original fucking unit? Like because you were too much of a weird ass simp? Like damn, bitch, what the fuck? Ugh. He gives me intense secondhand embarrassment. Yeah, of course, yeah, fucking. He's always like, Mahiro doko, Mahiro doko, you got the Mahiro. Oh, and whenever he's with Mahiro, he's like, you're the love of my life. I I would be more than happy to give up my whole being, my whole ass. Yes, that's the reason why. Yeah, if like if that's the reason why he was banished from the unit, yeah, I would. Yeah, fuck it. He's like who gets on like the entire homosexual spectrum. It's like in one series, and you have the homosexual spectrum, right? And you expect everyone to be scattered on the spectrum. No, these bitches are all the range. They will fucking simp on a Monday. Not only do they simp on Mondays, but they will also simp for their men on like fucking Sundays and shit. And they will find every fucking opportunity to be with them. Like they, yeah, I thought like fucking Setsuna was supposed to be the blank slate so that everyone can dump on him, which everyone apparently did. And then my hero was the one who gave up a hand, and it was like, and Setsuna too, it was probably like, oh, where the angel sings, and then the gates of heavens are like open, and then there's this one big ass angel with red hair, with like red flowing hair, and then the bright orangey eyes, carnelian eyes, who has like the Yagen Toshiro voice. Yeah, I said Yagen Toshiro because they share the same CV. Um, yeah, I think that's like fucking what Setsuna sees 24/7. It's like whenever he sees my hero, it's always fucking heaven on earth. Um, Do you guys know in this? I think you guys already know this, but like in the second season, Yusufina was like fucking. Whenever he sees Ryoga, he will throw kind of a little fit. There was this one time when in which one was it? The one that has the umbilical lovers. Sorry, umbilical lover. Yeah, it was that one drama CD with that one album with the Umbilical Lover song where Ryoga has a nightmare, and in that nightmare he dreamed that my hero kind of committed not alive, so because Chihiro also did that, and then he was paranoid. Yeah, and then he kind of consulted in Mahiro, and Mahiro was worried. And Setsuna, the bitch, saw that Mahiro was worried, so he also became kind of like riled up because he didn't want the one that has the Setsuna was like fucking worked up because he didn't want to see his man sad. He was like, "You made my man fat. You made my man down mood. I'm gonna fucking hit you in the face, motherfucker." He did not do that. He was just like he was berating Ryoga for that. Yeah, he literally said to Ryoga like, "I don't want to see my hero angry. I don't want to see my hero sad. So you better fucking pick that attitude up and throw it out of the window. Like how your dreams." Sorry. Yeah, but basically, yeah. Setsuna, in Lichto's words, is not a good liar. This bitch is pretty much, well, expressive when when he needs to be expressive. In the same album, it was, yeah, it was also in the same album that when Chise was having problems. Yeah, Chise always has problems. I mean, whenever does he not? But in season two, there was this, the first drama track was that Chise got his head, he was banged on the head by a lamp. Yeah, him and Listo were banged on the head by a lamp, and then they had to stay in the hospital for a while. And then Chifa, this poor man, he actually thought that it was his fault for, he thought that it was his fault for being in the hospital and getting himself and all that shit. And because of that, Antos couldn't do any work, and then they couldn't do any work for the music award. And it was like, it's not your fault. You were only a victim. We didn't know shit. We didn't know who the fuck did that to you. Oh my god. Please don't beat yourself up for that. But he did, of course. Yeah, and yeah, actually, Listo went to console him. Listo was one of the sweetest people. He went from being a total bitch in season one to being one of the sweetest people you'll ever find in season two. He was so gentle. He went from being, yeah, he was being a weird ass motherfucker, and now he's like, I am a kind hearted person. Now I'm being very kind. But he still berates Haruta and Ryoga. He was still like, oh, chibi, and he was still fucking, yeah, teasing Ryoga because what? Dumping on him is their favorite sport. Wait, have I ever fucking mentioned the sports festival? Anyway, let's go back to the second season little recap. Uh, so yeah, basically, and when Risto and Chisa was going back from their little consoling session to go back to where their group was, they came across two people who were actually, yeah, they came across two people who were being weird about Anthos. They were like fucking dumping on Anthos. And Setsuna was fucking mad. This bitch isn't gonna let it slide. He was like, you picking up. Why is he running like that? Yeah, wait, let me talk about. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to the first sports festival. Yeah, so Setsuna was like, "Oh, you're picking things up with the wrong bitch this time. I'm not gonna let this slide. I'm gonna fucking take out my Louboutin heels and I'm gonna fucking smash it onto your face." And yeah, basically, Yashiro Setsuna did his thing, and then he erased those fucking bitches. And he had to say sorry to Setsuna because Setsuna was like, "Bitch, I'm a member of Phantos. You say that to my face one more time, and I'm gonna fucking report this to my daddy." Yeah, and well, basically, that happened. And so Listo's view on Setsuna kind of softened because yeah, now he sees what Setsuna is like. He doesn't get so worked up, and he doesn't get so like, oh, this motherfucker is fucking untrustworthy. I ain't trusting this bitch. Yeah, at first he was like, I ain't trusting fucking Yashiro-san. Yeah, but then he's like, no, he's not so bad after all. Yeah, that's what Listo is. He's such a little silly guy. The sports festival was Listo running like that. He was Roblox running. Yeah, you know why? Because I think at least those words, um, this this stylus running provides momentum as well as force in your legs, which will not only speed you up but will also provide more strength, upper body strength, blah blah blah, all this stuff. Basically, he has his reasons for doing that, and he doesn't think it's weird. Yeah, Vito is basically that kind of person, whereas he will try to utilize everything even if it's weird, he will still utilize it. He will do everything to get the best results, even if the method is weird. That's the kind of guy he is. He is very methodical, but also like, fucking, what the fuck? What the fuck goes on in your little head, huh, bitch? Uh, Talking about the sports festival and a manga, I was actually very much delighted to see the way Listo supported Haruta and the little yakisoba or like Anton challenge because they were so cute. There was like it was like a little sibling moment between the two of them because like what Haruta is this little shorty and then yeah, Listo was willing to help that shorty getting the bread. Yeah, they were teaming up to get to make some bread. You go, you do get your coin, honey. The sports festival was also a good arc because like what you can see them bonding with each other, you can see them like helping each other up. It was actually very charming. It was very cute, and it was one of the best moments of the series. Aside from all of the cup throwing, the dramas, the hitting, the fucking berating, yeah. Bougie. Sorry, I have to fucking fix my stream setup a little bit. Okay, where was I? Oh yeah. Hmm. Do you think we should talk about Liludi right now? Like, um, I'm think I'm actually pondering on whether I should talk about Liludi. Wait, give me a second to breathe a bit. Ooh. Do you guys know that meme with like the dog staring at the screen? Yeah, and that's basically me at the moment. I don't know what the fuck to talk about. There's so many things to for me to recap because what it's been 3 seasons. How many years have it been since Hanadoll started? What the fuck? 3 years? That's almost heading 4? What the fuck happened with this goddamn series? I do not know what the hell happened when I was away. Damn, but like, it's been 3 years. So much has happened. Oh yeah, um, you know, when Lily was actually mentioned in one of the first three or one of the first two albums of season one by Haruta. Haruta was basically mentioned that when he saw Karasuma Agaha performing for the first time, I actually thought of Agaha as like this really hot-headed, red-haired rock star with like a really rock star attitude. But yeah, he fucking turned out to be a little bitch yeah, a little gothic bitch, like dressed and speaks in dark academia, and like what the fuck is wrong with these pictures? Why do they post everything in black and white? They're stuck in their emo phase forever, or like only since Chihiro, well, committed not alive. Because what I remember that this like the new movie was said to be kind of like a rebranding. They did a little bit of rebranding because um yeah, now I don't even remember what the fuck I want to say. No, this background music is kind of a bit too loud now. Okay. Yeah, I think in the description of Ludi they said that this new Ludi has rebranded with a new kind of image. So I do wonder what they felt like when Amamiya Kaito was still there. And I also was kind of curious about what exactly Kaito did that got him into all of those trouble. Like, the fuck did you do, bitch? Did you fucking peek in when Amagiri Hajime was having gay sex with Todo Kanata? He probably did. Hmm. And like, Todo Kanata. Oh, Todo Kanata. I've read somewhere that their old image was mysterious and other things. Hmm. But like, aren't they already mysterious as of now? Or wait, what is their image now? Is it only like um fucking what, elite and high class and shit? Like, if this melody ain't mysterious, then I don't know what the fuck. I think it was the same without the edginess. So you mean Toki was the one who ignited the edginess in Lility? Makes sense, makes sense. Without the edginess, more like without the cult kind of feeling. Or, well, probably they were already a cult even before all of this shit. Fucking, do you see what I mean? Like, fucking, give me a second. Let me look the fucking image of their album up. Like, the first album, their first, well, album after a long time of hiatus. I mean, it looks like it looks like a whole cult with Ageha being the cult leader, sitting on a chair, sitting on his high throne, and then he's surrounded by his loyal followers, his loyal dogs like Rui and Toki. But Mono just makes Lodi seem even more like a cult. Agree, fucking yeah. This is like no cap. This is the truth, guys. This is the word of God right here. With the way Rui is touching Ageha's boobs, and then Toki is just like looking up at God and praying. He was like, has God? Why hasn't God blown up the sun? Haven't He heard my prayers? Please get me out of this gay sex cult. It looks like a gay sex cult. Do you know what I mean? Do you see what I mean? Like, Rui is touching Ageha on the boobs, right in front of a child, right in front of fucking Toki's salad. And everyone's salad. They're touching each other right in front of everyone's salad. They're being perverts without like any shame. Yeah, if, I'm a Girishacho. If you're watching this, please do not jail me. I did not mean to say that. Everything that I said has nothing to do with your unit. I do not mean to insult your idols. Rina has never had any shame. Yeah, these two bitches are perverts and they do not have any shame. Especially fucking Hinagirui. Do you guys know what the fuck that man did, right? Like he looks at a dying, writhing man, and he's like, "Oh my god, I'm having a boner." He has his dick in his hand as Ageha is like has his life in death's hand. Like Ageha's already having his life on death grip, and then Ruiz was just like gripping on his dick real hard, and he's probably also gripping on Ageha's dick. Damn, what the fuck? I think it's been a ride. What do you think about Ludi season 3 and 3 intro? What? Wait, fuck, I haven't. Oh shit, let me just look it up real quick. I have not heard the season 3 intro of Ludi. I'm very sorry. This will be the first time. Yeah, this is my live reaction. Yeah, I'm doing this for your entertainment. Mono, Lulu, see. Oh yeah, and also their songs too. Like I'm gonna. No, no, sorry. Yeah, it basically sounds like cult music. But if I'm being like poetic and shit, like I always do on Incorrect Cantos, then yeah, let me just rephrase it. It sounds like you're walking into a new faith, like you're discovering a new ancient site or something. Yeah, it basically like it's like opening a new door, getting into a new era. Well, but isn't that like the theme for many of these songs and albums and shit? Isn't that like the same thing every time? Well, not really the same thing every time, because every time there's like some weird ass shit that goes on. Like, yeah, but to wait, because we're talking about Ludi, let me just change the scene a little bit. um, yeah, let me just use this one. Yeah, now we're going for Luludi. Uh, Luludi. What else what do we have to say about Luludi? Oh yeah, do you guys want me to read a fanfic that I uploaded on AO3 about Luludi? It's like fucking I don't know what the fuck happened here. Wait, did I even upload it? Fucking. Oh no, I did not. Yeah, let's keep this a secret. I will not be reading that. When I read that summary on Tumblr. What summary? Me and my friends were scared. You're only scared now? You're only scared now? Like the whole premise of Hanadoll is already yeah. It has a lot that yeah you should be scared of. What is some? Oh yeah, Ideal. Oh yeah. Shit, I did not read that. Yeah, I did listen to the CD drama and I was like, what the fuck happened? There's a summary of Ideal on top. Why are you in all caps? Yeah, because I actually listened to Ideal. I did not read the summary. Yeah. But we, we actually, me and my friends actually joked about Ideal a lot because Ideal was like the turning point of Hanadoll that kind of like, that it from this point on it will never, it like it could never go back to what it you think it is. Like you're basically in for a lot of disturbing and probably unforgivable stuff. yeah, it is an ideal that idea is no pun intended is finally hammered into our heads. Because you see themes about indoctrination, you see themes about like humanity, about other trauma tracks affected me the way ideal trauma tracks did. But yeah, I agree. I actually wholeheartedly agree. See, that's the thing I like about Hanadoll, like I've mentioned before, because Hanadoll is not soft. Hanadoll does not is not easy for the faint of hearts. It is not for the faint of hearts because of how it deals with those topics. We thought 210 was Rui standing up to Ayaha because he was a bully. We were new when we got in with that summary. Yeah, Rui was basically like he was fucking horny for Ageha all the time. He always when Ageha was writhing like fucking almost dying, Rui was like, "My penis is hard," just like how Ageha was gonna be hardcore. Yeah, I yeah, Hanadoll is like, what the fuck? Hmm. Let me see, but like um. Yeah, the way that Luludi is, with the way that Luludi is, I think like sooner or later Ducky will also go insane. But hasn't he already did though? He fucking did. He's already like not in his right mind anymore. Yeah. He's already insane to be honest. Yeah, fucking like the moment you step one foot into this goddamn project, you're already insane. And what the fuck is with like fucking Chihiro? What happened to him? What the heck happened to him? And also, you know, Anthos is the bright, like the brightness, the light, and Lility is the dark. But even now, can you tell me the link so I can see it? I haven't watched it yet. Lility season 3 intro. Which link though? Oh yeah. Yeah, so since we're already going on Anthos and shit. We thought Anthos was going to be on a lighter note, but no, fucking the events that happened to our Kisaragi Kaoru, oof, they're in hot water, they're on like fucking thin ice and hot water at the same time. They're on boiling fucking yeah, they're on fucking boiling soup right there, right here, right now. Because have you guys heard the season 3 drama tracks? Kaoru was literally like eating his ass off. No, he was not eating ass. He was like eating a lot. He was fucking like choking and shit. He was yeah. I haven't listened to Tell Fully. Yes, sounded like he was eating the wrapper too. Same actually. I haven't listened to Tell Fully. You guys, actually listened to Tell even before listening to Umbilical Lover. I almost said chord. Yeah, what the fuck is with like their song names though? Like umbilical, and this was like umbilical lover, and then Ludi was abortive flower. Do you guys want to have a baby or not? And also, do you guys? So I this this might change the trajectory of your life, but um, isn't the Hanadoll project to you guys? Does the Hanadoll project sounds like they're getting pregnant? Yeah, I'll repeat my question. Do you think that the Hanadoll boys, like with all of the metaphorical seeds and stuff, do you think that they're like getting pregnant with the flower, and then when it blooms it's like they finally give birth, but then it's not really giving birth because it's still in the oh, shit, oh. Yeah, let that sink in. Then I'm gonna explain my reason later. Yeah, I'm gonna fucking yeah. Oh, the summary on Tumblr. Guys, any of you guys here use Tumblr? Can you link the summary to Ngô Minh Ánh here? Yeah, can you link it to Ngô Minh Ánh here because yeah, I don't use Tumblr. Sorry. At least I don't really remember what yeah. Yeah, okay, so let's go back to the pregnancy stuff. This is going to be really cursed. So brace yourself, like buckle up, and if you feel uncomfortable with this, you feel free to click back. I think I will only talk about this for 5 to 10 minutes. So go back if you're uncomfortable with this kind of topic, then you can go back after a few minutes. Yeah. So yeah, pregnancy. So the reason why I said that is because you know the so you we'll use Kaoru as the example for this. Um, so you guys know the projective of the objective of Hanadoll is to get as much positive energy, as much positive feelings into your system to make the flower bloom as possible, which means you like positive energy, positive feelings is the right one to have, and it's actually the same for pregnant women as well. Like, pregnant moms, pregnant women are advised to keep their feelings like high up instead of being fat and being depressed, because that will be bad for the baby. It's the same for the flower. You have to feed your flower with um, words, encouraging words from fans, with the feelings that you have when you achieve something, the happiness that you have when you stay with your friends, all that stuff. Yeah, that's the objective of Hanadoll and blooming a flower. I think umbilical lever is to be connected with abortive flower, or with the pregnancy theme. If you're referring to the pregnancy theme, then yeah, I do think umbilical lever is yeah. It's the reason why I say it is linked to pregnancy themes. Yeah, because Kaoru. Yeah, you guys. Do you do you guys remember the MV? The MV was basically like Kaoru gets an ultrasound and he finds out he's pregnant. Yeah. Basically the boys, yeah, and then no, when you're pregnant you also have to get regular checkups, right? That's the exact same thing as what the Hanadoll boys do. Like, they have to go to the medical tower to get their body checked up, and then you see like with babies, if you give birth to them too early, then they will have birth defects, and it is also not good for your body, right? Same as this one as well, apparently, because Haru bloomed a little bit too soon. Even though Lichto bloomed even sooner than him, but he until now he has not shown any, like he has not shown any weird results. Only Kaoru was the one who was subjected to this. Also, probably because of how his body react to the seed, because Kaoru, like I mentioned before, was very sick. Um, and like it's similar to sick pregnant women. Yeah. And then that ultrasound, I think it was echocardiogram. Is that ultrasound or an echocardiogram? What the fuck? What is it? Wait, but why is it? Why does it look like he has a baby? Oh shit! What the fuck? It's ultrasound for the heart. Yeah, I know. It's ultrasound for the heart, but like, oh shit. Oh, still, I think like, I think that they're pregnant with the flower. Yeah, I want to make this as weird as possible. Bear with me. Uh, so, so, where was I? Yeah, it's fucking Kokoru. Well, if it was an echocardiogram, then we can leave that out of the argument. Um, yeah, and like how pregnant women. Oh shit! I think I should not be talking about this. I am getting uncomfortable here. But like, oh, echocardiogram. If it is actually an echocardiogram, then it does make sense for a lot of reasons. Well, obviously because Kaoru, the one who has his flower on his heart. Yeah, yeah. People have this saying like you wear your heart on your sleeve and all that stuff. Yeah, Kaoru was like wearing his flower on his heart. Why does this sound weird again all of a sudden? Why, what magic does Hanadoll have that it manages to turn everything weird into like in like fucking 30 seconds? Oh yeah. I don't know if it's okay for me to say this, but when Mahiro's song Tycoon was first released, I actually saw people reacting kind of negatively to it. Like not really negatively, but more like they were shocked because they thought that my hero was all Genki and no bad feelings, no angry, no anger. But I wonder what heart disease Kaoru has though. Yeah. Well, I mean, there's a lot of possibilities. I would not make like unbased guesses because I myself like I'm not that well versed with heart diseases. I mean, anyway. Where was I? Wait, no, I'm actually serious. Where was I? What was I talking about? Shit, I'm getting the Kisaragi Kaoru illness. No pun intended. No. Ah, shit. Yeah, like I actually don't know why My Hero. Yeah, My Hero Tycoon. Thank you. So I saw people, and yeah, I saw people and they are reacting negatively to My Hero being like that. Not like he also has bark bites and not just all bark. Um, see, oh, I mean, they probably haven't. They weren't really invested in the series at the time because um yeah, like I said, Hanadoll goes all in with the subverting the troops. And that includes giving Mahiro so much more than just the Genki archetype, the good boy kind of outside look. Because Mahiro shows that he also has the capability to snap. He also he's not one dimensional. He also feels like he has his own insecurities. He also has his free will. Yeah, and free will is actually one of the most important thing to my hero. Freedom, free will is actually one of the most important thing to my hero because hear me out. Um, Mahiro used to be enrolled in a military kind of school. So in Japan, there are these military schools that many children enroll in. So if you guys are familiar with Ensemble Stars and Stars, then you will remember that Yuzuru and Ibara, Yuzuru and Ibara used to, Yuzuru and Ibara used to be enrolled in this type of school. But then, yeah, Mahiro was also in the same kind of school as them. So that's a comparison. But if you guys don't know these two, then well, these military schools are basically for children who don't really go to high schools and stuff. But yeah, basically, you can say that my hero was in a very special situation. Like which season? Mm, it was actually set in yeah, it was yeah. Let me just recap it. It was in the first track of the first season. It was in Birth. Let me just look for Birth and re-listen to it because I remember listening to it and then translating a bit of it. Then I recalled that the word that my hero used um was like basically referring to a military school. But let me just recheck it. If I'm wrong, then I will correct myself right on the stream. Fucking where are and and those. Oh shit! No, archive one one shit project archive. Sorry. Okay, now I'm looking for project archive 1, not project archive 3.1. Wait, where's 1.1? No, not 1.1 more. It's 1.5. Fucking 1.5. Yeah, here it is.
Yuki-kun!あ、出た。あ、これ、なんて読むんだ？
林道ですね。
おい、そろそろ話してほしい。
にしても、花が咲いたってよく気づ
ギュッ
りょうがさ
ああ、なんだ。
ん、どうしたんですか？難しい顔をして。
いや、ちょっとな。いや、なんでもない。リヒト、もう大丈夫そうだな。
はい、本当に良かったです。それにしても、花が咲いたってよく気づきましたね。
ああ、それは、まあ、年の功ってやつ。
年のことそんなに気にしてるんですか？
ああ、大いに気にしてるぞ。特に、お前の話し方な。
僕、すみません。何かまずいことを言いましたか？
ほら、それ、敬語。さっきようやくタメ語になったと思ったのに。残念だな。
だって涼河さん6つも年上だし、養成所ではそういうところ特に厳しく注意されたから。それにさっきは必死だった。だって涼河さん6つも年上だし、養成所ではそういう。
養成所ですかね。無成所か。養成所か。Oh shit! Wait, was it? Ah, then I was mistaken. Actually, sorry. Oh, what the fuck? Damn, it fucking crashed midstream. What the fuck? Yeah, I was a bit, yeah, I was mistaken actually. So the word that my hero used was yosejo, but when I looked it up a long time ago before, I thought that he was talking about because yosejo actually is an umbrella term. Yosejo means in Japanese means an kind of like a nurturing institute. Yeah, so it was not really usage or wait, why is it show? Usage wait, what the give me a second. Give me a second, let me listen to it.
ほら、それ、敬語。さっきようやくタメ語になったと思ったのに。残念だな。
え、だって涼河さん6つも年上だし、養成所ではそういうところ特に厳しく注意されたから。
Usage. Hmm? Yeah, yeah. It was yosejo, so it's actually an umbrella term, which means just like a training school or yeah, a training school, a nurturing school in general. Yeah. So what my hero said there when yeah, so their conversation back there was like Ryuga was complaining why was my hero using Keigo with him, and my hero was telling him that because back in the Yosejo, which means the school, the training school, they were really onto that. Yeah. Wait, why the heck did I or what was it another track? Because there was one track in particular that I remember had a word that made me look it up. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to re-listen to everything once again in the future to really confirm my thoughts and all that stuff. But for this track in particular, which is Project Archive 1.5, the term that my hero used was only a training school where like people train. And yeah, people make a big deal out of Kegel in those training schools. Mm, Also, I think I was a bit too pinned on it due to Mahiro's song Tycoon having the word um Migini something something, but basically his the lyrics translated to do as the person on your right, which is like in the Japanese military, doing the same thing as the person on your right is like doing in something in order and all that stuff. Yeah, they basically my hero did have some kind of nod or homage to that. I will have to look it up and do my research to actually confirm all of this. Thank you very much for reminding me of it. Yeah. Oh, what else? My back hurts. Ow. Well, since this has been going on for 2 hours and I'm also kind of tired now, so I think I'm gonna end the stream right here, right now. And thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you very much for watching me rambling about the Hanadoll series. I will probably listen to season two, all of the drama tracks in season two, to make another recap, and then we'll go to season three and all that stuff. And I'll also make some character analysis and discussions in my next streams, in my future streams. That depends on my schedule. Thank you very much. Once again, thank you very much for tuning in. If you like this type of content, subscribe and I'll do more. And I'll see you guys in the next stream. Goodbye. And, well, from where I am, good night.